Do they, Justin, did you have rivalries with your brother and your sister when you were younger?
Well, yes, absolutely. With my brother particularly, I felt a very strong rivalry, both physically and emotionally, I think, a lot of the time. And that got right into adulthood, and I felt I was the second son, and I felt that I had to at least prove myself equal. Physically, it even came to boxing matches sometimes, you know. And but I have to say, to qualify that though, that if I was in a punch-up at school or anything, which did happen quite regularly, then, well, I can remember about 4 or 5 times, there was always one person that would be guaranteed to be on my side, just for those few moments, and that was my brother.
So blood was thicker than water.
Yeah, oh yeah, but it was underlying current was always there.
But you were conscious of the rivalry.
Yeah,
and the rivalry also extended to, even you say, to fisticuffs on occasions.
Yeah, it did, yeah, oh yeah.
Who were you?
Sort of constant wrestling, but then it got sort of official a couple of times, and it was boxing gloves and the whole thing.
What did you tend to argue about most? What kind of thing?
I think we were just arguing about the way we just thought about things, and like I could see things that he did wrong, and there was a lot of jealousy, I think, and a lot of guilt at the same time.
Guilt?
Yeah, a lot of guilt from... Because there was guilt around, if somebody is jealous of you, you feel that guilt. You want
what
to
were you
keep
both
that
doing,
guilt
fighting for the kind of affection of your parents? You were both trying to prove yourself in front of your mother and fathers?
I think we were trying to prove, as personalities, I'm not sure about that, whether we were trying to prove ourselves in front of our mother and father, but I think we were trying to prove ourselves as people in the world.
Sister nodded, shook her head. Why were you shaking your head then?
Is that right?
No,
were you conscious
I don't think
of them?
they were trying to prove themselves to our parents. I'm sure that's not the case.
What
I think it's as
trying?
Justin said, they were trying to prove themselves as their own personality. Because they were both very strong personalities.
Were you conscious of the rivalries between them?
No, not all the time at all, no. I was saying earlier to Justin, I never really
There's an
saw them
underlying
arguing at all. There was sometimes, you know, an atmosphere when I walked into the room. But I never saw...
But it was more than just a difference between people who might have a squabble or an argument, Justin, about something. You were conscious that it was
an underlying thing that was always there. And I think you would... it's of course tempered with love and lots of love and affection, but it was always there, and it went right the way through. You see, I found what I wanted to do in life very early, and I don't think my brother took a long time to find that. So there was always that sort of, well, he's got it and I haven't. And it goes right from toys, you know what, like with toys, you know, brothers, he's got it right.
What was the difference between your ages?
18 months.
Oh, 18, yeah, but I think if you get that close, perhaps
there's
there's more rivalry if you're that close together than if there's a big gap. Yeah, because I've got my 2 boys. I mean, there's a 7-year-old gap between them. There was no rivalry at all.
There was a rivalry between you 3?
No, not really.
You and George Henry?
Well, we used to fight a lot because we just natural fighters. We were fighting all the time. But no, there was a pecking order, see, because Byrne was 4 years older than us, and we accepted that he was our older brother. So
could he fight better?
No, well, he could in them days. He'd sit on our back and give us a right belt on our back. But see, there was a pecking order. I mean, and he was out because I can remember Mum used to give us a penny, didn't she? The old penny. He used to go, we used to take us down a sweet shop. He used to get 5 toffees for an 8p, and me and George used to have a farthing, and we used to get a farthing gollywog with a strip. And we used to get annoyed because he had 5 toffees. We only had this one bit of gollywog.
What kind of things did you fight over, you 2?
The gollywog.
The gollywog. What about you 2, George?
We never really... No, we never...
Did you have the kind of rivalry?
No.
Look,
I can't understand. I mean, I can't understand that sort of rivalry between brothers. We never had it, even with Bernard. Like, you know, I mean, I don't know, it may be circumstances were different. I mean, we only had our mum mainly during the war. I mean, my dad was in the army for all the war, so the first sort of them up to the age of 10, we never see our dad a great deal.
I feel bad for it. I think it made
what
me
it made you,
a tougher person, yeah, and I made me want to go out and get what I really
So you learned some of the skills that you need in life.
Absolutely.
By having to...
From him.
It's not just boys that